Well, I do live in the Southampton Test area. I have a very good understanding of students. I have been a university lecturer for many years, and so I'm well aware of the issues that affect young people.
Because we can't go on like this in our society. We need to have a fundamentally different direction in terms of austerity in our public spending.
I want to be a voice for the voiceless, and I think young people are one of those groups. I want to speak out for those who've been affected by austerity, for those who've come to food banks over the last 4 or 5 years, numbers ever increasing.
I'm standing as an anti-cuts candidate in the elections. The Trade Union and Socialist Coalition has 135 parliamentary candidates standing. We're opposed to the cuts. We want a future for young people. We stand for a £10 an hour minimum wage, an end to tuition fees for free education.
Well, the Liberal Democrats actually have a part of the party called Liberal Youth, and our section in the party, the Liberal Youth, have a lot of say in the policies in our party. One of the things they're fighting for at the moment is lower rail fares and lower bus fares.
Because humankind faces catastrophic climate change that will devastate the ecology and the society in which we live. The Green Party, to overcome this, will build a low-carbon economy which supports a living wage and which reduces greenhouse emissions.
And this election really is a choice between whether we have David Cameron continuing to be Prime Minister or whether we have a Labour Party run by Ed Miliband.
As an independent, every time that I vote in Parliament, it will be a vote of conscience. What being an independent means is that I can speak out for the constituent without the party machine, without the whip's office.
We need to defend the National Health Service. We need to make sure that young people are given a proper start in life, either by getting those tuition fees down if you're going to college, or apprenticeships if you're not. And we need to make sure the planet is fit to live in, and I want to change how our energy systems work, and that's why you should vote for me.
Likewise, I'm standing for a political party that has, I assure you, the very best interests of the people in this country and young people at heart.
It will build housing stock which is affordable, thermally efficient, where people don't have to be cold. It will have a tax system which is fair and equitable, and where the broadest shoulders support the biggest burden, and whereby companies and corporations take their fair share of tax.
We don't accept the money's not there. Britain is suffering from massive tax evasion. It's the banks and the bankers that cause this crisis. They should pay, not students and young people.
Actually, at the moment, it is now party policy to introduce a new rail card to give 2/3 off bus fares rather than bus fares. So that is something the Liberal Youth have managed to achieve.
A huge amount of work has been done over the last 5 years getting the economy back on track, and if we don't keep to that plan, that will be undermined. I myself, I've been a councillor here for the last 13 years. I stood in the last general election. It's my hometown, I've got a lot of experience, and I want to make good use of that representing where I live.